progressed the most this season?
I think her effort level has definitely improved, and I think her confidence has improved, and that comes part with how hard you go. You know, the harder you practice and the more intense you are in practice, it allows you to build confidence and have success in games, and I think she's done that.
Is that where the shooting comes from too? Just being more confident when you step onto the court? So.
She's always been a good shooter. She loves to shoot, and she owns the corner three. And she's really good in mid-range games. So those are things that she's always been able to do, but I think now she feels more comfortable making those shots when she's tired, making those shots, you know, at the end of a quarter versus at the beginning. So I think she's worked really hard at being able to play both ends of the floor, play up and down like we like to play, and still be able to make her shots.
Gino talked the other day about Michaela, and it seems to have a little more confidence. Do you see that? Or, you know?
Yeah, confidence comes from practice. I've always believed in that, and I think Michaela has gotten a sense, and we've worked really hard on our defense the last few months, and she's gotten a sense of how to be a good defensive player for us, and that can be her niche, and that we're looking for someone to fill that role. And she's been, the last week, she's been really, really active on the defensive end, and that's helped us.
Other than winning 2 more games, what's the goal going on this next to last road trip of the year?
Well, I guess to enjoy a trip to Tulsa and our first trip to Wichita. We've never been to Wichita, so that'll be kind of neat. We always look at these longer trips as just an opportunity, just like you would in the NCAA tournament. You have a quick turnaround. You don't know the area. You might not know the team as well, because we've only played Wichita State one time. And Tulsa, I think we only played one time last year. So there are 2 opponents that we don't know as well. And so I think that's the way we look at it.
How's Olivia been able to progress from the beginning of the season to now?
I have no idea. Olivia's another one. She does things in games that she doesn't really do in practice, and that's been the struggle, trying to get her to practice and work on things at a high intensity, so that when it comes into the game, she's more ready for that. The physical play is something that she's trying to get used to, and we try to put her through that through a lot of contact in practice. So hopefully it's making her a little bit more comfortable with contact during the game.
How would you describe her playing practice?
I don't use foul language. It's up and down. I mean, some days we'll do stuff before practice and I'll be like, yes, she's got it. And then we'll go, maybe 5 minutes later and we're doing the exact same thing, and it's like she never heard me say it. So it's the consistency that we really need to have from her, and the intensity level that you need to be, especially in those games that, every game, but when you're talking at South Carolina or at Baylor, you need to be ready to play at a high level.
You talked about having Michaela find her role on defense. What do you want Olivia's role to be for her to carve out this year?
On defense or on offense?
Like, what role on the team do you want Olivia to
Well, I think she's by this time of the year, everybody's has kind of made their little niche, trying to get better at it, so that everybody on the team knows this is what Olivia brings. I think right now, on the defensive end, she can alter shots and hopefully block a few, improving as a defensive player, running the floor. She has a knack around the ball. I don't know how she gets some of the shots, and she has a knack for once she gets it on the rim, it tends to roll in. I have no idea how, but it tends to roll in, so she has that knack. She's worked hard on her free throw shooting, so hopefully she'll be able to get in and have some three-point plays for us, or at least if she doesn't make the first shot, knock in 2 free throws.
It seems like the team's passing has really picked up. Another game of over 30 assists. Mm-hmm. Would you say that has to do with the trust level that everyone's kind of gaining with each other?
Yeah, well, yes and no. I think, one, we work on passing every day, so I think that's part of it. And I do think that running the floor harder and getting out in transition and having people run and outrun people builds confidence in that. And then in our half-court offense, yeah, I think there is a trust factor. There's also a better sense of who needs the ball when and where do they need it. So we're not making passes to people who can't do anything with it. We're giving the ball to people in positions where they can score, and I think that's when we're most effective.